You know, habeas corpus means, have you got the body? And if anybody has a, beef with the system, what they want is, the judge says habeas corpus. Bring the body down here and let the person talk about what's wrong, what's the beef, what's the thing he's bringing up. So it's called habeas corpus blues. Now this is got some facts in it that you should know. In 97 maybe, there was a tour of Women of the Beat Generation. We went out to California, and we were reading in a bar, and the women, we read one after the other, and after we were all done, there was another woman who wanted to read, and she did read on the top of her lungs. She wasn't completely understandable, but she had a lot of good images, and she was totally drunk, and her name was Blue. I'd never met her before, but she was a friend of Jack Micheline and Bobby Kaufman, and that was the end of that chapter. And then I heard that her friend, who was an abused woman, kept talking about the abuse she was getting, and one day Blue, very drunk, had a gun and shot the man and killed him. So she's in prison now, and I just heard from someone that she's soon coming out. I think she got parole. Well, habeas corpus? Habeas corpus? 700 years built into that question. Have you got the body? A cornerstone of justice. Can you show a body for the people to see? In police investigations, in the kidnapping of foreign citizens for U.S. international terrorism, in the prison system holding up our economy as surely as slavery in the early days, in the rubbery tentacles of parole that can reel a body back in years after release for a dirty urine, for an in-your-face political stance, for a rally, for a public speech. They can reel you in like so many lobster pots from the Gulf of Maine. Reel you into the Deuce Club, where you live your years out, 2 at a time. Parole denied, parole denied, parole denied. As long as they have domain over the body. Habeas corpus? Yes, they have the body, and they can gnaw away at anyone on the outside who tries to get in. I've calculated in 10,000 days, more than 26 years, I've seen prisoners ganged up on by guards with sticks right in front of me, an ordinary citizen. Attica. Seen an inmate with his glasses broken at the visiting room door, Wyoming. I've seen lines of men with carbon copy shackles from the slave days shuffle by me. Have seen whole families reviled for visiting, mothers stripped of underwire bras and dignity. I have worked inside a prison for women, forbidden to touch, forbidden to hug each other. I have been in meeting rooms wired for sound that could kill the inner ear. And provoke waves of nausea. I've been hustled through the back way to sidestep the murder of a man in solitary. What can they do? Anything they want. They have the body. Habeas corpus blues for Blue. The poet who will never get out under Governor Gray. Not one murderer released on his watch. He overrode his own investigative panels, his own California judges. Habeas corpus blues for every long-termer who has violence in his particular crime in Pawtucket's, New York. Only 1 out of 17 released by parole board. Robespierre's cabal of commissioners. 22 people who sit in judgment over 64,000 souls. Habeas corpus blues for an Irish warrior, Gary McGivern, wheeled on the gurney to his deathbed, who would not release his grip on his sister's hand. He would not let them take him down. Habeas corpus blues for a system I wish I could hang from the nearest tree. But overthrow is molecular, from the inside out. Lenore Candell says, irony is the fulcrum of the universe. These are gray-green smothering times. Cowardice is king. These are gray-green smothering times. Cowardice is king. Christ is more alive in some of these men, said the chaplain of Attica, than most of the passers-by outside. Habeas corpus blues for a citizenry that does not see. If they come for me tonight, it is for you in the morning. For a press that will not speak out, will not bear witness. Habeas corpus? Do they have the body and the body politic? It seems like every day they've got a little bit more.